So you're finding yourself asking questions in your social setting too?
Right. And that's what I said. What if, I actually, it was all my brothers and sisters. And I said, all right, tell me, if I ask you this question, what question would you ask of me as a
Yeah.
seller selling your house? And I said, how do you think my questions are? And they said, those are like spot on. Those are questions I would ask. And it's good because then it stops them. They like, oh yeah, you have all these questions. So I don't need to ask you anything else because I feel pretty confident you know what you're doing.
It's very good for you because it breaks that level into a higher level of confidence.
Right.
I'm very happy to see that you've spent some time with your family on this too, and you've kind of created some mechanisms there to sustain your goal.
Well, they'll tell me the truth. I want the truth, so they'll help me with that.
Good.
Like I did have my sister help me with my bio, and she said to me, the last part you just like, after you finished it, you just, I had to put it in a different way. Danielle wanted a different format. She goes, you kind of just shoved that into me. She said to ask me to help. And she's honest, and I'm glad for that. Because I said to her, will I ever get better with writing? Because writing is a skill. I said, will I ever get better with writing? She goes, yes, you don't talk to yourself out loud. She goes, read those questions. You're reading those questions out loud in the bathroom. Why can't you read what you write? My sister's a writer. She's a grant writer, so.
Leaning on her as much as you can with your
She
marketing.
got this dinner, so she came down from Vermont, so she got this dinner, so we're a good team.
This is amazing. You are needing to be a powerhouse.
No, I feel better. I really, so I've learned, like what needs to be in a package for a seller. That's what I found during last week to this week was what needs to be in a package.
Absolutely. Tell me, I would love to see this presentation on the book.
Okay.
So the most rewarding thing for you in putting this together is getting your bio completed. Correct?
Right, because I didn't have it completed. I mean, everything else is good with it, but I just felt like, oh, I really do stuff. There is really stuff I should be proud of.
Very good. Putting together this seller's presentation for your listing appointments, what are some of the things that you take away from it?
Right. So there's just, like I said, the questions are very important because that will stop them from, they're going to say, wow, she's really confident. She knows the questions that, I might ask. So that's a good conversation piece. And they said, I don't really have any other questions because you just answered all my questions. So I just thought that was good.
Very good.
And then I told Danielle, I said, I think I'm going to give them my strength and say that I work for a great broker that, has sold many homes. I'm not even going to go counting. Remember, I wanted to count, but I'm just like, has sold many houses in the area and other areas as well.
Right. That's good.
So I said, I'm going to put my best foot. I mean, I'm going to put you. And I said, do you mind being, she said, no, I think that's a great idea. I said, because that's one of my strengths is, that I have a great broker that works behind me.
That's awesome. This is good.